I think Scilly has always been quite transitory. People have come and gone. You don't tend to get that thing of, oh, you're new, and in a negative way. There's always people coming and going. And historically there were people coming and going because it was a stopping off point for ships going across the Atlantic. So it's quite welcoming to newcomers. It's not that difficult. You're quite welcomed in. And I was lucky that I was moving in with a family that was already here. We moved at a point where there were quite a few people of our age. So we had sort of in a way an instant group of friends. We've got internet, email. It was really easy to keep in touch with people, really easy to shop. I think what I thought was, oh my goodness, how did my mother-in-law do this? Sort of 15 years before me, like, oh wow, that must have been really hard. So yes, it was different. Yes, I had to adapt. But I think because I just got married and then I got pregnant quite quickly as well. Life was changing anyway, so it just came with those changes. I think also, I don't think too much about things. Probably should sometimes think a bit more about things. And so I just went, yay, let's do it. And yeah, so it was all right. When Ben and I first moved back here, the business was very much ready for a growth stage. And my parents-in-law didn't necessarily have the skills that were needed. They were very brave in setting it up. They were very entrepreneurial, and I don't claim that I would have been as brave to do that. So that was great. They kick-started it, got it off the ground. Then Ben and I came along and we were a bit more technologically savvy. So we were able to, we had a website, but it needed developing. The marketing side of things needed developing. And Ben and I both sort of inputted into that, and that saw the business take off. Then we hit probably that bit of an economic slump, global economic slump. Bizarrely, that came at quite a good time because we were growing really, really rapidly at a point where we were like, oh my goodness, it was getting a bit scary. You know, can we actually keep up with this? And so that naturally put the brakes on a little. So we still grew, we're growing steadily. And now we've reached a point where, because there's only so many acres of land on Scilly, there's only so many flowers you can grow. There's only so many routes off of the island logistically. So we've reached a sort of plateau where we're not growing as in the number of boxes that go off. We're just growing, and we're looking at ways to do it better, to market our flowers more efficiently, to make sure we sell all the flowers we produce. What we haven't done is we haven't been at all innovative in the product. We put flowers in bunches of 10 and we put them in a box. And that's what we've always done. And that's not because we're lazy and lack imagination. It is because we have gone, right, that model works, and that's the bit we're going to keep simple. And then we've concentrated on how to do that more efficiently, how to market more efficiently. But we've made a conscious decision that that's the simple bit.